So for example, storytelling, I can train with Native American storytellers, Bo East and Pat Quinn. They have nothing to do with the military, but now I'm building out a body of work that started in that world, but it's actually what I'm most proud of now, and probably what I talk about the most is my time on stage, writing, learning new techniques to connect with people, breath work. I mean, I know it's not as kinetically exciting, but it is for my craft and where I think I'm relevant. It's everything, and that's just for me. That's kind of how I choose to come at it. And I know that there are, most billets in the country that people would think because I'm a GWAT veteran, I'm qualified. I know I'm not. There's no way. Yeah. And I just try not to even go there.
I mean, I can tell people how many rounds they should probably shove in an M4 mag or a 9mm round, into a pistol mag. But other than that, I'd be real cautious listening to me.
Right. Right. Yeah. We just did a little, our nonprofit did, we just did a little book we called it The Gathering Storm. And it was because the residual efforts that have happened over the last 4 years of just staying on the phone with abandoned assets has bubbled up an intel picture that is so radically competing with what the USGIC is saying. It's like, wow, this is not good. And so we decided, what, we're going to put together a small little book that gives our thoughts as veterans on what we're hearing and what people might want to be thinking about based on the stuff that's coming out of that. But there was so much of it, Andy, where for example, if you, because there's a lot of speculation that an October 7 style attack will be the ISIS choice. Look at Crocus Music Hall in Russia. There's a real propensity for localized complex attacks that look a lot more like October 7 than September 11.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus in both the IC and people peripherally connected. Yeah.
Right. So what we've heard through just different reporting and speculation, and then I interviewed a lot of first responders to October 7, the Nova Music Festival. And so I was able to pose some pretty, I think, compelling questions. Like, for example, if you are, if you have a Beslan school siege type situation with explosives on the gymnasium goals and children sitting in the middle of the gym, and your SWAT team is moving to take that down, and 3 ISIS guys jump in your stack yelling blue, 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 dressed just like you, what are you going to do about that? How? I have no clue, but I know that happened in certain other situations, and we best be thinking about it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you want to talk about a scenario that I never trained for is some rogue dude in the stack. I mean, come on now.
Exactly. And I've got a ton of SWAT guys coming back at me going, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Like you can see their wheels just smoking. And, I know full well that's for them to solve. And I have no even close to capability to even participate in that conversation other than, hey, synthesized information, this is what we're hearing, you might want to be thinking about. And then I'm out. And that's kind of where I've left it on the tactical side. And I feel it feels really good in the sense that it's kind of like, okay, these last 4 years, I got pulled back into this thing. That's kind of how I'm leaving it. I'm going to go back to my play now. Have a good time storming the castle.